Everyone, I want you to listen to me, and listen well. Don't be like this moron, this idiot, this mongoloid troglodyte homunculus wearing the skin of a man. If you lose in DBD, on either side, instead of telling your opposition they're a basement-dwelling poo pile that should commit Sudoku, just take your L and go next. Especially when you party with a streamer whose rules specifically disavow those actions. Of course, according to some survivors, these actions are justified if you don't let them win. Join me in watching today's game unfold, and let's see whether or not these worrisome words were warranted. But before we begin, this video is brought to you by the Sawyer & Sons Corporation. If you'd like to get in on the basement floor of this Bubba business, then subscribe to the channel. Your subscription can be redeemed for one stock at Killer Shack. Thank you. The game started off normally enough. I spawn in Fumbuck nowhere, so I make my way to the opposite side of the map. It's here that I find two survivors at the Pig Tree Gin, and begin my official Bubba business. Well, two little piggies at my pig tree. I'm afraid I can't have you two doing my gin, so, you understand. You understand. Let's go ahead and get you secured down in the basement. Well, it's no basement, but it'll have to do. After downing the Nia, I make my way to the basement, but it's too far and I have to settle for a hook near Shack. With my bait securely on the hook, I begin my wait for the next fish. My patience is rewarded pretty quickly, but I reveal myself just a bit too soon, scaring my prey off. Though it gave me a chance to force David off an important generator, if my Bubba basement business is to thrive, I can't make that mistake again. With the second hook state rapidly approaching, Dwight must leave the shelter of Shack in order to save Nia. A potentially fatal move, with the basement so close. Dwight saves Nia just in time by paying the ultimate price. Unfortunately, she had to pay it too. Now with half the team secured in basement, the game is in my favor, and I can resume my Bubba business. Around 30 seconds after hooking Dwight, David finally arrives and our 1v1 begins. He's kind enough to immediately give me Shack pallet, so in return, I immediately lose him, as one good turn does indeed deserve another. After a light patrol, I make my way back to the Shack, where my basement bait has proved too juicy a morsel. I catch David and Dwight coming up the stairs, making sure they're both adequately acquainted with my chainsaw. I get David on his first hook, then go slug searching for Dwight, but it takes longer than I'd like to admit to find him. I do a few rounds around Shack, thinking he can't have gone far, and I just keep going, unable to find him. I don't exactly have the nose of a bloodhound, but I do eventually realize that the patch of grass by the gate is tall enough to conceal him. I pick him up, take him to basement, and by the time he's on hook, the David has already died. Now it was just me, Kate, and the hatch, which, with me being on official Bubba business, and it spawning at Shack, well, now it was just me and Kate, who revealed her location with a fastball while I was trying to guard my gates. Following the sound, I make my way towards her, my chainsaw worn, and my hammer heavy in my hand after such a long, hard game. I finally catch her at a T&L wall, where I begin my dance with her. She drops a cute little pout on my head, and tries to blind me. So I dome her with a Noah to the noggin. The game was fun. I can't wait to read post-game chat.
Dude, are you for real? Like, how do you enjoy doing?
Honestly, I didn't even register this guy telling me to keep myself safe while I was live. But doing that over a game of DBD is crazy. And that's just the beginning.
Metals and Mastics, hello. Metals and Tastic, I'm so sorry.
Yes, I am for real.
That's better, get me right. It was funny. Oh, that's him. Wait, it's him. Oh, how did you enjoy this?
What do you
I don't get it. How did you?
Fun is whatever we make it. And sometimes it's fun to just dwell in the basement. What do you?
I don't get it. How did you? I don't get it. Listen, you weren't very fun. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I'm not gonna show a good fail. Like, no, that was too much. That was too much.
You don't like getting basement bubbled, and I don't like getting saboed. We're both trying to have a good time, but sometimes in a PvP game where our goals aren't aligned, one side's fun will come at the cost of the others. It just is what it is.
Well, me is going for it. Bitch, oh my god, stop! Stop, bitch! No, we don't get mean. We are classy, cutesy, demure. We don't do that.
Yeah, he most certainly is going for it. He called me a piece of shit, basement-dwelling fatty and told me to touch grass and kill myself. Because he lost a game of DBD. Don't think it's me that needs to touch grass here.
God, stop! Stop, bitch! No, we don't get mean. We are classy.
Turning my attention to Mr. Strimmer guy. I hope you're genuine, but your tone has me doubtful. This video isn't about you, but it's strange that you don't really challenge the person breaking your own rules. Those being, be respectful, don't be hateful, and don't be rude. You at least have the self-awareness to not do it yourself, but letting a viewer or a friend act that way unchallenged is disgusting. Especially when you have over 2K followers. Back to the idiot in my chat, yeah, I'm fat and ugly, and my mom's basement does happen to be cozy, but I'm not the one that needs to grow up. You lost to Basement Bubba, whose counter is just crank gens and stay away from the basement. It was your game to lose, and you fumbled it. So what? Just go next. DBD isn't worth all the nonsense you brought to both the in-game chat and my Twitch chat.